What is going on? What is going on? And welcome to the Love of Light podcast, where we begin to understand how to live life on our terms in simple ways. And I just want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for giving me your time, your energy. I know those are some things that we cannot get back in this life, and I'm not going to take that lightly. I plan to give you the most valuable value I possibly can in the short amount of time we have today. And what we're going to be talking about is how we can begin to live life on our terms in simple ways. And it's going to be in one way that has changed my life drastically. It's changed my life for the better in so many ways. And I say this with confidence because I've seen it happen in my personal life, in my intimate life, in my professional life. And it's just so amazing because not only has it impacted me, it's impacted thousands and thousands of people. And this one thing is the antidote to fear, it's the antidote to anger. If you're feeling fearful, if you're feeling anger, if you're feeling mad, this will change your whole mindset. It will change your emotions. It will change everything. And this one thing is gratitude. Gratitude is a gift. This whole life is a gift. The fact that you're able to see me right now, that you can hear me. Something loved you enough. God loved you enough. Your Creator loved you enough to be able to allow you to see me, to hear me. Think of that, because right now there's someone out there that had plans to spend the best day of their life with their loved ones, with their intimate partner, with their grandkid, with their child, with a friend that they just met. And they were so excited. And unfortunately, they didn't make it. They didn't live to see another day, but yet you did. You're here for a reason. So why are you going to live your life in anger? Why are you going to live your life in fear? That's not what God created you to live for. He created you to live a beautiful life. A life that you admire, a life that you appreciate. God didn't create you to go to a job that you hate to go to live a life full of anger, full of fear. You know, just think about it really quickly. What is fear? I mean, if you're anything like me, when you're in fear, it probably feels like fuck everything and run. Like, I'm getting out of here. Like, I don't want to be in this. I don't like it. Let me just avoid this thing right now. Or if you're looking at it from a higher perspective, when you're feeling good within yourself, when you're tapped into that gratitude, you can see the grace in it. And now it starts to look like false evidence appearing real. And it's so crazy because oftentimes when fear comes into our body, when fear comes into us, we make these crazy stories up in our head. And it's like when we're in our head, you're dead. And I don't know about you, but for me, I find myself almost questioning every part of my life when I found myself fearful. I would question myself. Am I even worthy enough to do the things that I want to do? Am I worthy enough to even be alive, to be honest? I've already messed up so much in the past. Why should I do the things that I want to do now? That is fear talking. Do you hear those false evidence appearing real? No matter what happened in your past, it doesn't define your future. The only thing that defines your future is you and God. Nothing else. Not your past, not your parents, not your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, not what you did a week ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. What defines you is you and God. And I found myself questioning myself when I found myself in these fearful states. I found myself questioning my life, questioning my intimate relationship. And it got to this point, this specific point, where I was just really questioning myself in my intimate relationship. Like, did I really make the right decision? Do I really want to be with this person forever? Like, I feel like she's not listening to me. I feel like she doesn't understand me. She doesn't care to listen to what I'm telling her. Like I found myself tripping. I'll be beating myself up I'll be going to work, driving to work, having these impassionate, extreme debates within myself. Like, you should just leave her, bro. She's not even worth it. No. Like, it's like, what's the point of this? Like, I found myself with these strong, passionate debates within myself over something that was so dumb, that was really just full of fear. It was false evidence. And it started to appear real to me because I was in my head. And when I got in my head, I was dead and I couldn't see the real truth. It all looked like false evidence, and it was false evidence. Because I found myself questioning everything over something that was so silly. I was like, could I really be with someone who doesn't know how to put the broom away when they're done sweeping? And then when you really think about it, like, what? Why are you tripping over something so small? Something so small that makes you question every little thing. Something so small, so inconvenient, so dumb, to be honest. But you allow it. I allowed it to control my whole life. I allowed it to control my relationship. I allowed it to control my thoughts. And because I wasn't feeling good within my thoughts, that I was definitely not playing a full out in my relationship. I was definitely not loving my partner the way she could have been loved. Because of one little thought, is she going to put the broom away when she's done sweeping? Fool, what? You tripping. And then when I really started to think about it, I was like, well, I don't want to be tripping over this, something that's so small and so irrelevant, to be honest. How can I be grateful for this? Well, then I realized, well, for one, since she's moved in with me, I haven't swept. She's taken up tasks around the house that I haven't asked her to do. She makes my life easier by cleaning up for me. I work in concrete construction. I bring a fucking mess in every day. Yet she sweeps for me. And I made such a big deal out of something that was really a blessing. That was really a gift. But when I get so caught up in the motion, so caught up in everything that's happening around, we forget to see the gift. And it all starts to look like false evidence. And before you know it, it begins to appear real. And then before you know it, if you allow it and you don't catch yourself, you make it real. And it was just this beautiful moment for me because I realized, well, wow, like how often do you do this in other areas of your life? Something that's so small, but you make it so big, and then it ends up ruining something that's so beautiful. And it really made me think for myself. And I was like, wow, this is like so beautiful because gratitude changed my whole perspective. I saw the grace. I felt love. I felt peace. I saw the truth. And the truth was that she's doing this out of love. And she's loving me. She's making my life easier. But whenever I find myself tripping, full of fear, and the truth is I'm fearful because I felt like she wasn't listening to me. If she wasn't listening to me about something small, would she listen to me about something big when I'm telling her how I feel? That's where the fear comes from. But when you communicate and you express how you truly feel, and not in an asshole way or a bitch way, you're just expressing how you feel so you can share with your partner, share with your business partner, share with your child. I feel like this because of this. Let's fix it this way. Oh wow, all of a sudden life just becomes kind of easy. And it was just so beautiful. And you know what? She actually does put the broom away now whenever she's done sweeping. After I told her how I felt and I expressed to her how I felt instead of just tripping and spazzing out and not giving her my all in the relationship, when I shared to her how I felt in a genuine way, she totally understood me. She started putting the broom away. And it was like, wow, it really all falls on me at the end of the day. It falls on me and my decisions. Am I going to choose to be stuck in fear, or I'm going to choose to be stuck in gratitude? I'm going to choose gratitude for myself. And I hope you would choose gratitude for yourself. And you know, if you've never experienced this gift of gratitude, I have a special gift for you down below. You can click the link right here down below and you can check that link out. And it's going to be a short guided gratitude meditation where I'll walk you through a super short meditation where you can just be grateful. Experience these emotions that you want to experience. Because whenever we set a goal, we set this big thing that we want to achieve, or we do achieve something, what we're really going after is we're going after the feeling. We're going after the feeling of feeling unstoppable. I want to break through all these challenges and I want to fucking be unstoppable, you know? Like we want that feeling of feeling like I'm fucking victorious. Like we want that feeling of feeling like just breaking through and knowing you can do anything you put your mind to. But the truth is, you already have those feelings inside of you. We just forget to tap into them. They're already there. Seek and you shall find. Seek the bad and you'll definitely find the bad. But you know what? Seek the good and you'll find the good. Seek all the times that God came through for you and He showered you with grace. Seek all of the times that you had laughed so hard that you couldn't breathe, that you laughed so hard that weird noises came out of your mouth. Stuff came flying out of your nose. Think of a time when you were so grateful, so happy that you couldn't help but be overwhelmed with tears. When you seek that, everything will change, because seek and you shall find. Seek the good. Seek the gratitude. Seek the grace. Seek the faith. And watch how your life changes. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if you've already experienced this gift of gratitude, if you're familiar with gratitude. Message me. Leave a comment down here below if you can, or message me on my Instagram. You can find me on my Instagram at Iam.Caleb.A. Message me there on my Instagram. Tell me how you've experienced gratitude already and how it's changed your life. Or if you've never experienced gratitude, this is your first time hearing about it, that's totally cool too. Message me. Excuse me. I was trying to finish off my sentence without cutting it off, but my throat is a little bit sore. So I had to get a sip of my tea, my hot tea. Don't mind me though, excuse my voice. I went to a UPW, a Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And we're playing to the extreme, pushing our bodies, yelling, getting in peak state, moving our body because motion creates emotion. And I played full out, so my voice, I lost my voice and it's still kind of recovering. Haven't really given it the proper recovery, but I'm taking care of myself. Don't worry, we're all going to be good. But if this is your first time hearing about gratitude, that's totally cool. No worries. Go check that link out. Check that video out. Or if you don't want to check out mine, there's tons of other people. Go on YouTube and check out guided gratitude meditations, and you can find so many amazing options. Check those videos out and then tell me how gratitude has impacted your life after you've done this experience, how you feel inside, how you felt after, and then once you've done it for a long term, maybe a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months, tell me how you feel like it's impacted your life then. I appreciate you, and I'm so thankful for you for spending this time with me. It's going to be an amazing journey of life. You are so gifted, you're so beautiful, you have greatness in store. I can't wait to be back with you again, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.